Okay, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I apologize. I'm sorry for those of you who watch me sometimes. Um, I haven't posted in a long time. I've really been meaning to make a video, but I just haven't really gotten a chance. I got so busy with life and just a lot of things that's been going on in my life that I just couldn't keep up with it. Anyways, um, this video is about um, it's a response video from Asian Boss. For those of you guys who doesn't know the channel, check them out. It's a pretty cool channel. But anyways, this one is um, a response to why divorce is illegal in the Philippines. Um, I'm a Filipino, so I'm qualified. Well, anyways, this is a very interesting topic, and I just want to get into this. I want to, um, just voice out my opinion. I've lived in the Philippines for half of my life, so I kind of know the best of both worlds, but we'll see. Anyways, I watched the video and the response was mixed, but I think majority of the local Filipinos over there prefer that divorce to be illegal, and I mean that's not a surprise. Philippines is actually a pretty religious country, very much more than America. Actually, in America, I mean there's religious people, but they like to keep to themselves because of the whole political correctness, where it's like you can't don't shove your belief to someone else's, and but it's not like that in the Philippines. It's just Filipinos, Asians in general, have a collective mentality, and it's like whatever majority's thinking is that's what like it is, and so it's crazy because actually the idea of God is like a head knowledge in the Philippines. As majority, believe that God is real, and you know, it's not it's totally it's seriously not the same. Um, my my answer, my personal opinion about this topic is, I do um, agree that illegal should be sorry that divorce should be illegal in the Philippines, and um, and I think it works best for the Filipinos um, because of their mindset and the religious culture, and it just works for them. And so I think it should stay that way. Why fix something that is not broken? So and I'm gonna make 3 points, and let's see how it goes. So for the first one is um, because Filipino is very Christian, so and majority believes in Christianity. So we're gonna look at what the Bible says about it, and since it's the Bible is accepted in the Philippines, so we're gonna look at it objectively. I mean biblically, and let's see what the Bible says. And the Bible disagrees and does not want divorce. From the very beginning, um, God made Adam and Eve, and whatever God joined, let no man separate. So all that stuff. However, God did allow divorce, but I believe that He did that because of the stubbornness of humans. He's not going to take away your freedom to choose. So He gives that because He's perfect. He gives the if it was me, I probably wouldn't, but I'm not God and I'm not perfect. So for Him to keep that perfection, He gives them freedom. So the second thing is um, also kind of relates to the first one, is when God created Adam, He created him out of the dust, out of the environment, and so he created him from scratch. Anyways, when he created Eve, he did not do the same thing. He did not take dust and turn a dust into Eve, turn dust into human, but instead he took a part of Adam, okay, an organ, body part from Adam, and made Eve. So what that's telling you is they're actually one body. You know, it's almost like a mother to a child. You know, whatever the mother has becomes the child. Like, fleshly part of the mother is used to become the child. So it's like the same concept. So they're one, right? So, like, in the same way that you cannot, whoever your mother and your father is will always be them. You cannot disown your parents. Likewise, you cannot disown your kids. No matter whatever it is, you have the DNA for that child or for the parents. You guys share the same DNA. So I don't understand why it's not the same concept when it comes to marriage. When the husband and the wife joins, they create a baby, they create one flesh. So it's the same idea, and it should be the same way, where you can't unmarry somebody. Now on the video, the guy made a good point. He said, what is the point of staying together if you always fight? I agree with that, and I believe that, yeah, it's unhealthy. It's unhealthy for the kids, but I feel like for this one is you pick the lesser of the two evil. I believe that there should be a separation, but I think that in papers or in everyone's eyes, those couples should still be married. It's just the consequence of getting married. You made a vow, you made a commitment that you will marry this person till you die. And it's the same thing, like when you when you commit a crime, you go to jail. When you break that vow, then there's the consequence, the negative consequence of you will always be married to that person. I feel like that's what it is. So if you always fight, just separate. But then again, when you're separated and you just don't want to be part with each other anymore, you're gonna have needs. You're like need for a relationship, need for all that stuff. And I think it's a lesser of the two evil to just start a new relationship with somebody else, but you're still married in papers. You're still married to that same person that you were married. Who knows, maybe the two of you will come back together in the future. But I feel like it's like, again, I said, if you're longing for that relationship, then find another person, move on, find another person. But it's just that there's just that consequence that you'll always be married to your first wife. To me, that's just my opinion. But there should definitely be a separation. Why is it two lesser of the two evil? Because I feel like it's more evil to divorce your first wife, and then find another girl, get in a relationship, and then marry that girl. So it's like second marriage, canceling the first one out, and it's just a mess. Because normally what they say is, statistically speaking, when you're married once, you're most likely to, or when you're divorced once, you're most likely to divorce your second one and the third one and the fourth one. And so it's just a mess. It's too much for the kids and all that stuff. So that's what I mean by it's lesser of the two evil, I feel like. It's a mess. So the third is, Philippines, you need to stop stop getting influenced by the Western culture. Stop copying. You know, you have something good going on for yourself, keep it that way. You know, be unique. And we need to just like seriously stop just copying the Western. You know, to me, that's just my opinion. I know that it's probably part of the colonial mentality or whatever, but seriously, you know, um, if we stop focusing on someone else's and we focus on ourselves, there's many more things we can do. And you know, when we don't focus on others, we actually start to realize the good things, the good traits that we have. And I feel like Filipinos have so many good traits that we just need to like keep to ourselves. We just need to stay unique. And like again, you know, family is big in the Philippines, and that's one good thing about the whole culture over there. And you know, you just don't want to be like the United States.